Circulating in the press today that golfer Tiger Woods has been spotted at a sex addiction clinic. It's alleged he's seeking help in a bid to save his marriage following reported indiscretions. But when it comes to our own lives, how much has sex dominated your thoughts, Jane McDonald?
Do you know...
The pause wasn't enough.
I just don't think about it that. And I never have, even when I was younger. You know, they say, oh, that's when you were younger, you couldn't think about anything else. Actually, I did think about everything else. Sex is all... You know, is it just me? Because I just don't think about...
Were you just busy?
No. I can't...
Busy?
Yeah, I've always been busy. Yeah, I've always been busy. I've never really... been in that thing.
But I don't understand that.
Why?
At all. I just don't.
You've had my share.
Well,
Yeah.
well, do you know, I think it's a sort of a generational thing because my main sex life was in the 70s when I was growing up, a teenager, from my teen years, and in the 70s, sex was. I don't know. It didn't seem like a big deal, and so you could enjoy it and do it as much as you wanted, and nobody thought any different of you. I know. And if you were growing up in the 80s, then sex, with the onset of AIDS and HIV, it became something really sort of scary and bad and naughty, and I'm so glad that I went through that in the 70s, because I tell you what, because I have been sort of doing research in my old diaries and everything, I was a bit of a sex maniac. I tell you what, How can you be a bit of a sex maniac?
Well, I don't want to say I was a sex maniac because it's too much of a headline.
But you're a bit of a slapper then. You're a bit of a...
I was a bit of a terrible teenage slut.
Yeah.
And the thing is...
And when did it stop?
Well, it kind of slowed down a little bit in my 20s, but honestly, I cannot understand. I can't believe how much I used to think about sex and how much I had it. And when I was with somebody, if we didn't do it for one day, it went in the diary. Oh, we didn't have sex today. There must be something wrong, And
Steve, if you're listening, there's something wrong with her.
It was like all the time.
So
and
it stopped in your 20s. So,
it didn't
so
really
between
stop.
20 and 50, have you not done anything?
No. It didn't stop in my 20s. It changed in my 70s with
In your 70s?
I always thought... See, I'm not thinking about it now. I'm getting all flustered.
It's going right there.
Yeah, because, I'm a very sexual person, and I always was, and I'm really glad about that, because
Sherrie, you're looking all
kind of
queasy. You all right?
No, the thing...
What?
I've got all kind of squeamy.
Why?
The thing is, well, you see, when I first started, when
Doing it?
Yeah, when I was I kind of didn't quite know what you did.
Did you like it?
Well, I kind of thought it was all right. But I wasn't really bothered. I'd rather have a chew. Well, I mean, a little chew. I don't mean...
Give me a cup of tea.
Let's just hold on.
The thing is that, I wasn't really bothered, and then... But you know what, though? When you get into a full-blown relationship...
Oh, I really wondered what you were going to say there.
The thing is, doesn't it... It becomes a controlling tool, doesn't it?
Ooh. Do you know, Sherrie, I'm going to rescue you now. I'm going to rescue you
Because you get
now.
bored, don't you?
Yes, and you
know
don't
what I mean?
You
Get
don't
a
want that.
medication now.
It's competition time again. And thank you. You could win 15,000 fabulous pounds. If you fancy that, just have a look at the question. You need to get right to be another chance at winning.